Good afternoon. My name is Travis Moore, and I work with FirstService Residential and our residents and volunteer board members on helping to educate policymakers on issues that pertain to common interest ownership. The 2022 session got underway this week in Tallahassee, started on Tuesday. A number of bills will be filed and dealt with by the legislature or addressed by the legislature, specifically in light of the tragedy that we all know happened here in Florida on June 24th in South Florida. The couple issues have already started to move. The vacation rental bill, a bill that's always before the legislature, it seems, of late, is back, started in the Senate. That Senate Bill 512 started moving in the Senate Regulated Industries Committee. We worked with the legislature already and have produced language that's in that bill that will keep it from affecting common interest ownership, community associations, co-ops, condos, HOAs. So we're already protected that no matter who's going to control the rules of the game as it pertains to short-term rentals, whether it be the state, whether it be local government, associations will be able to do what we've always done, and that's maintain control of those issues within our communities. Another bill that is started to move and has been moving is a bill dealing with construction defects, and that was heard in Community Affairs, Senate Community Affairs 736 is that Senate bill, and it pertains to the statute of limitations and when somebody can bring a suit, a construction defect suit on a latent defect against a developer or contractor. And we have already worked with the sponsor to make sure that that bill also does not impact negatively condos, co-ops. We're working now to make sure that common interest owned property within an HOA also is exempt from shortening that that amount of time when an association can bring a suit. So we're feeling good about where we are in getting that bill, mitigating the damage, no pun intended, to what that bill could do to associations. Another bill that got filed that has not been heard, but will deal with inspections that we all know is something that the legislature wanted to address in light of, again, the disaster in Surfside, is Senate Bill 1702. And that's a bill that will deal with inspections of buildings, putting it at 30 years. Unless you're within 3 miles of the coast, then you'd be at 20 years, 20-year inspection. You'd have to do those buildings every 5 years thereafter. If you're by the coast, you have to do them every 7 years if you're further away outside 3 miles of the coast. And those kinds of things are all being discussed, and we'll be working the halls, working the members, counting on you and your input as well. So stay tuned. Talk to you next week.